Jay McMahon is a wonderful guy. You know, we've got this nut job in the Attorney General's office right now who talked about when they burned down Back Bay and trashed 140 stores. She said that's how forests grow. This is the type of person we've got running our law enforcement. It's insane, really. And if I was half the man Jay McMahon was, I'd be 3 feet tall, and that would be no good. So give it up for Jay McMahon.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here with all of you. I love hearing what some of the prior speakers have said. Let me say this. Most of you know I'm running for Attorney General. Somebody's got to go to Beacon Hill and show them how to do it right. Yeah. First thing I want to start off with is that I want to say this to everyone here who is a veteran, former military, or current military. I salute you right now, and I thank you for the service that you've done to this country. We are the home of the free because of you, the brave. Thank you very much. Also, with the liberal elitists on Beacon Hill and all their nonsense about defunding the police, to everyone here who has served in law enforcement, current, former, EMTs, firefighters, first responders, I salute you and I thank you for your service for your communities. Without you, we descend into anarchy. Thank you. Thank you for holding the thin blue line. Okay, so some of you have heard of me. I ran for Attorney General 4 years ago, almost an impossible feat. I ran against Maura Healey, and I came in second. It's not going to happen this time. All right, so I got three. Thank you. I've got three loony left, 3 Democrats who are fighting to get a piece of me. They're looking forward to it. They have a primary, and their primary is going to be on September 6th. As you know, no one is running against me in the Republican Party, so we're all the way through to November 8th. Yeah. Absolutely. So let's talk about who do we have that is, everybody knows that my platform is keeping you safe. In other words, I am actually going to do something about public safety. I'm actually going to do something about the heroin and fentanyl that are flowing across the state lines into Massachusetts, all coming through a porous southern border of the United States. I'll do something about it.
Thank you, Jay. All right.
I'm going to do something about the 2,400 people a year dying in Massachusetts because of opiate addiction, and the 22 veterans who are dying every day because of suicide and PTSD, and post-traumatic syndrome. I'm going to do something about that, something that this Attorney General apparently, right now, Maura Healey, has no clue about, and yet she wants to be your next governor. Okay, so let's talk about what the landscape looks like. So I have 3 opponents, and one of them claims to be a civil rights attorney. She's running, she says she's a civil rights attorney. Her number one issue, she says the number one issue, which the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts sit around the dinner table every night and talk about, she says she wants to accomplish as one of the first things she's going to do in office, and that is abolish the Second Amendment.
Oh, come on.
Can you believe it? Okay, so first of all, what kind of a civil rights attorney are you when the first thing you want to do in elected office is take away rights? How crazy can that be? Secondly, I don't know what a state attorney general how they could possibly abolish the Second Amendment. But it tells you how out of touch with reality some of them are. So then there's another person running for attorney general on their side. She says the number one issue that's facing the Commonwealth that she can see and that everybody that sits around the dinner table at night talks about. And she says we need to defund the police. Can you believe that? Now, you know something? These liberal elitists, they never tell you what the next step is. So, gonna defund the police? So what does that look like? Nobody tells us what that looks like. Does that mean we're gonna cut their overtime? Does it mean we're going to slash their budget? Maybe take away their resources so they can't investigate crime? Maybe take away the civilian employees so they have to do their own dispatching, answering their own phones, and do their own record keeping? What does it look like? They don't tell us. But it looks a little strange to me because the last thing we want in Massachusetts is to call 911 screaming for help and you get this. Your phone call is important to us. Please hang on the line. You are the fourth caller. Please hold for the next available operator. I mean, this is nuts. But this is what these people are trying to serve up to us. And one thing I can't stand is why these people, even like Rachel Rollins when she ran for district attorney, they say, vote for me for a prosecutor job and I won't do the job. Vote for me and I won't do the job. They're crazy. And we're pointing it out everywhere we go. The third candidate who's running, his claim to fame is that, you hear these other two? The one that wants to defund the cops and the one that wants to abolish the Second Amendment. He says, I am more progressive than these two. So if he says it, I believe it. So in other words, he's saying, I'm nuttier than the other two. Vote for me. So that's what we're up against, folks. We are actually, it's sort of an easy message for me to deliver. I want to keep you safe. I want to bring sanity to Beacon Hill, and I'm going to uphold all your values, your family values, and and standing with parents when it comes to nuttiness that's going on in our public schools. By the way, concerned parents are not domestic terrorists. You're going to see a different Attorney General with me. I will be on the side of the Constitution. There'll be times when you're in court, there's two tables. There's the plaintiff and the defendant. There's the government, and then there's everybody else. You'll see that when Maura Healey, she was always with the government. Whenever the government wins a constitutional case, you just saw some rights get eroded from us. So sometimes, and maybe many times, you're going to see me at the other table pointing out where the government is wrong and get out of our face and get out of our Constitution.
There you go.
The Bill of Rights are for us against the government, not the government's rights given to us. So that's what you're going to see. You're going to see something a little different with me. You're going to find it to be very refreshing. And after 60 years, it's about time we did it, because it's been 60 years since we've had a Republican Attorney General. But we're going to have some fun at this. When I say fun, it's a very serious job. And we're going to go after a lot of public corruption. And I already know that just by doing it, business will be a booming. All right, folks, so I'll tell you what, thank you for inviting me here. It's a pleasure being here with all of you. You're all my friends. You've helped me out tremendously in the last 4 years in all my political adventures. This time, I heard the prior speaker saying, we got a red wave coming. Oh, yes, we do. We do. People are fed up with the liberal elitists. We're going to throw them all out of office. We're going to throw out the bums, absolutely. So let me just say this to you. Thank you for your support. Most of you know I have a booth up here. I've got signs if you need them. I got all kinds of bumper stickers and political literature. Whatever you need, it's right up here at my booth. Please stop by and take some stuff. And I want to say this. The previous speaker spoke of God. I'm all in with that guy. He was right. And here's what I want to say to you. God bless all of you. God bless the United States of America, and God save the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Thank you very much.
Okay, now someone very, very special.